Let's start. Hello, you guys. Welcome back to Ashley's Tribe to Wealth. So, okay, so I was just thinking like eventually once I start putting my content out and getting my videos to a broader audience, which is like pushing it towards like the commercial side where it can go on commercials where people will push on it and want to see it. At some point I'll be able to go live. Like, I'm not sure if I'm able to go live or not on YouTube. But right now I don't feel like it's the right time because I'm still building my page up. So, I just went off, you guys. I don't know why I did that. So, that's not the light I wanted either. 1 minute. There we go. So, I hope you guys are all doing good. So I came today. I'm not talking about like, the 7 Series show. It's not about that. Okay. This one is I'm teaching about lessons. Okay. So that's what we're gonna learn today. We're gonna learn about lessons. We're gonna talk about everything to do with lessons from the beginning to the end. We're gonna touch bases on everything, y'all. I can't even say it. No, I can't say it no other way. Okay, so let's start. Make sure you guys like and y'all subscribe. All right, make sure y'all share too because it'll get the content out so that other people can see. It'll help the algorithm of my videos, and if you like it, then other people will be able to view it too. Like, it'll show for other people to view because it kind of like put it up there. The algorithm, that's what it is. And I will really appreciate it. It's like giving, like really. So, if you give, then you also receive. So, yeah. So, thank you. So lessons. So we're gonna get right into it, y'all. It be taking me a minute to get into it. I'm like, I don't know the rush and should I rush or should I? But no, most definitely not rush because even when I'm on my own time, I don't do that. I don't rush nothing. And I don't want to rush anything to y'all. I want to give it to you guys like raw and uncut. I want to give the messages that is sent through me because this is not just coming from me. This is coming from the divine, from ancestors, from soul guides that need our people to know, things, that they may not know, or break things down so that they can know in detail, so that they can work on them, and so that they can get in motion or in position to fulfill those things that we need in our life for us to evolve, as a people. So before I come on, I say my piece to the ancestors and to the divine. I speak to the universe. I speak over my cards. Because when I speak to you guys, I want to make sure I give the right message. I don't never want to give you guys a message just from me because of what I think or but just because, like, I don't do that, like, I'm connected and I stay connected because that's where I learn from. Like, I don't just learn from just being, from this world. Like, it's elements to it, it's levels to it. It's way deeper than what it seems or what it looks like, So, yeah, so when it comes to lessons, lessons are very, I say complex. The reason why I say complex is because lessons are a lot of times looked over. A lot of times we look over are the lessons that we learn because we don't know that they're lessons. We'll go through a situation, and it could be a situation to where, let's say somebody's stealing. Okay, you stealing. I go to the store and I steal or whatever, and I get caught. I get caught once. I get caught twice. I do it but I'm doing this I didn't say this. So when I'm stealing, I'm a teenager. But it continue on throughout my life until my adulthood. Now, when I become an adult, The consequences have changed. I'm not going to juvenile hall no more. Now I'm going to Santa Rita. Now I'm going to the big people jail. My charges is more severe. I'm known as a thief. This is following me. Now it follows me. I've done it so many times. It's like I probably can get it sealed, but getting it sealed won't do no good because the record is so extensive. You know what I'm saying? So once you become an adult, and after so many times of getting reprimanded, going to jail, getting caught, having to run out and do wild, crazy stuff, whatever it may be, after not learning your lesson as an adult, and they sentence you, and they give you 6 years, because you can get 6-7 years for theft. Priors. It's a prior. You've been doing this because they're going to look at your record. Even if your record was sealed, they're going to look at your record and say, okay, well, this is something that you're known for. You just can't help yourself. This is you. You ain't learned your lesson. So now you have, you have society punishing you for something that you've been doing, but you can't say, okay, well, damn. You know what I'm saying? I didn't mean to say society. Let's say the judicial system. You got the system, the law, punishing you for something that you've done because you haven't learned your lesson. And it's like, after going through it so many times, I used to steal. I used to steal when I was younger. Who didn't? No, I'm talking about, who didn't? And people steal. Some people didn't, some people did. I ain't gonna say who didn't, but shit, even taking a little piece of candy from the store and you're not knowing you stealing. Like, as a kid. Not saying that you would be, like you was wrong because, but anyways. All right, so I'm getting off subject. Let's stay on subject. I used to steal. And it didn't take too many times for me to know that, well, when I was a teenager, yes, I was doing a lot. But once I got 18, 19 and I got reprimanded and got in trouble for it, and I seen what they was talking about, the judge like, you didn't got caught 2 times before. You know what I'm saying? It's like the lesson in that. Like, you got to learn your lesson. You got to grab. Today I wouldn't steal a Snicker. Okay? I wouldn't. It's like, that's the whole, this is what this message is about. This message is lessons. This is what this is video. This is what this is about. This is what I'm teaching you guys. It's lessons. And stealing, to me, is just as big as going through a relationship that's volatile. This mentally abusive or physically abusive. You going through this situation, which I'm gonna go back to the stealing because I want to finish that. You going through that situation, and the fact that you haven't grown from it, the fact that you still continue to do it and think that it's okay. That's where the problem come in at. That's where the problem coming in, because then you got to think about, am I okay with going through the same thing over and over again? I know if I get arrested, I'm not a child no more. I'm an adult. I know if I get arrested, I'm going to jail. I know I got hella priors. I've been caught hella times. Even if it's misdemeanors, it doesn't matter. It's still on my record. It shows my character. You have to grow from things. You have to graduate from things. Yeah, okay, you did it. That don't make you a bad person. We all go through things and do things in life. Without lessons, there's no growth. You have to go through things in order to learn. It's the change in the lesson. It's the change within the situation that matters. That's what matters. And it goes all the way, it goes so far as to a decisions that we make. It could be money decisions. It could be, being being responsible when it comes to our homes or our families, protecting our things like that, like all of that stuff, like, you know, you go, like, you know, letting people up and around you and your energy and stuff, knowing that this person is not, you know, for your best well-being, knowing this person may have ill feelings about you, or knowing that when you get around this person you do certain things that you're not supposed to do. I know when I hang around her, I'm probably going to be smoking, knowing I don't need to be smoking because they could piss test me at any point in my job. You know? But you know better. Because you've already experienced the disappointment or the been disciplined behind your actions because you made the wrong decision. But for you to continue to, it's levels to this shit. It's a cycle. And until you learn, you would not complete that cycle. You would not move on to the next phase in life. You would stay right there. You will stay there until you learn, because that is what life is about. That is one of the aspects of life. It's learning and completing cycles and learning lessons, because learning lessons is what build character. That's what builds your character. That's what make you into the person that you are. If you haven't learned that lesson, then you a stealing motherfucker. If you haven't learned that lesson, then you an abusive or you the one that's being abused person. Like, that's who you gonna be. Until you get tired. You got to be sick and tired of being sick and tired. Like, you know, you got to come to your breaking point. Like, I'm done with this shit. It's walking away and never looking back. I'm done. I don't want to go to jail. I got kids. I don't want to sit in jail because I don't like I don't like jail. I can't be sitting confined in one room. Some people like being in jail for whatever the reason. I don't know. Some people like being in situations where they done spent all their damn rent money on hair and on things that don't even matter, and went and bought their kids Jordans and shoes when you should have paid your rent and you should have paid your bills. But you've been doing this shit. This shit has been a repeated thing. This ain't nothing new. What's your breaking point? When is your breaking point gone? When are you gonna break and be like, I'm done? Like, you know? When are you gonna learn your lesson? Until you learn your lesson, you will continue the cycle. As people, we're supposed to evolve. That's in our nature, to evolve. We're supposed to evolve. If you're not evolving, you're stuck. You're in one place. You might think you moving. You might think you got, you know, you might think that, you know, life is just like, no, shit is good. You might be even downplaying the consequences of the decisions that you've been making. Or you just used to the shit and it's just hitting you and it's like, okay. And you're not even taking care of it because you ain't been caught up to where you just like in a situation where it's like, damn, I'm my back against the wall because I done did this. My back against the wall. But it happens eventually. It comes. Whether if it come now or later, it's gonna come. Whether if you ducking and dodging it's gonna hit your ass because it's there. You're gonna have to go back and take care of it. I always how y'all doing? I hope y'all getting this message. I hope y'all listening. Let's talk. I'll be ready to talk. You know? Because what we are we're a ball of energy. We're supposed to feed off of one another. We're supposed to understand one another. We're supposed to understand ourselves and why we do the things that we do. I'm here to make you think. I'm not here to judge. I'm not here to look down on nobody. I'm not none of that. I'm here to make you think. I want to see, especially as women, y'all. I want us to really, really put it together because we are the ones that keep this world turning. Our divine energy is so beautiful. And once you tap into that, that's when the fight starts. That's when that good fight starts. That's when you get to start, that's when that shadow work come on and you get to knowing who you is inside. And I know this is off subject, but I'm really, really, really like wanting you guys to like really feel where I'm coming from. And know how beautiful your soul is and how important it is. Your character, your contribution to this world, your contribution to your community, your contribution to your family. Do you have to be the one to change the generational curses? If so, then so be it. Don't complain about it, just do it. That means that you're a chosen one. You the one. You the one. You beautiful. You shine bright. You shine brighter than a motherfucking diamond. In the darkness, that's where you live. The darkness is where you live. And if you know about the darkness, then you know. And that's another show. Some of the beautifulest things that we need here on this earth that you cannot live without come from darkness. Come from where darkness is. Okay? That's another show though. So lessons, y'all, man. I really, really can't stress this enough. It's time for us to start evolving, and start, looking at things from a different perspective. Understanding that we are supposed to make mistakes. That is how we grow. That is how we evolve as a people. Okay? You don't have to feel like because you made the wrong decision or the wrong choices, you're not a good person. You don't deserve to live. My kids don't deserve for me to be their mother, or my kids don't deserve for me to be their father. You don't have to feel like that, or my mom don't deserve to have me as a son because I keep making the wrong decisions. And no, you don't feel like that, because that's what life is. That's how you think I became who I am, and I'm still growing. I'm still evolving. I make mistakes every day. Well, I be trying to make some. I might go a day or two and I'll be like, because I'm just sitting on the couch, I ain't doing shit. Like, I'm gonna be good today. I don't even want to move. Like, but I do things. If somebody might say something to me and I'm like, you never know, shit. But so but being able to, correct it and starting the process and staying on it and keeping that in mind that, okay, I'm changing, I'm evolving. This is, okay. Watching what you do, paying attention if you have to, looking back at the things that you've done in your past, even though it's not, they say you don't never look back, but sometimes you got to look back like, okay, nah, I don't want to go back there. Nah, I don't want this, that. So you can really remember like, okay, that's why I'm where I am now. I need to do something to that equal more than what the fuck I was doing back then. So sometimes you gotta look back like, okay, damn, nah, that ain't, and then you keep it pushing. I say, shit, you take 10 steps, I'd rather take 2 back than take 9. Take 2 back out of 10, and then take another 7, and then take 2 back. I still am on 5. I still got I'm still on 10. Take another 5, take another 2 back, but I'm not coming back to where I'm just like, I hope I'm saying it to where y'all understand, man. Hope y'all understand, man. I love y'all. I love you guys. I'm not sitting here talking because I want to hear myself talk. I'm not. I literally spoke, you know, to our ancestors, to our divine. And I'm okay with saying that. I used to be afraid to share share who I was, because I didn't know what people was gonna say or what they think about what I had to say, or because I am a, solely divinely guided feminine person. Like, I like to I like to get into my divine feminine energy. Like, I love my mother, I love my father, and I'm talking about the universe, Mother Gaia, and all of that. I love, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can represent, like, what? That's who I am. You able to be who you are, and I don't place no judgment. I love you. So respect me for who I am and what I have going on, and who I trust in, and who I believe in, who's helped me be able to sit here today and speak the truth. Give guidance, give wisdom, give knowledge. Willing to build relationships with people I don't know. You know? I have gratitude for me. So much gratitude for the universe and my ancestors. I have so much gratitude. So much. I get the shaking. But yeah, so back to the lesson at hand, y'all. So, lessons. I want you guys to, like, comment and let me know, like, what you think about it. Like, the things that you go through in life, and the decisions that you make, and the cycles that you go through, and how you stay stuck in them. Like, do you feel yourself being stuck in the same situation over and over again? Even if it's a different situation, but same, like, it could be same scenario, but different situation. We go through that too. Like, it's called, we be tested. Right? When you think you over some shit, oh, I ain't left him alone. I ain't dealing with him no more. I don't steal no more. And you walk out the store with a Snicker and they got you in handcuffs. No, we taking you to jail because you thought you was about to steal that Snicker. You really thought it. And then they really take it like, damn, when I was walking out with whole baskets and that motherfuckers want to take me to jail, they let me go. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't come back in our store, but you gonna take me to jail for a Snicker. That's how shit be. That's why it's like, just like, free yourself from it. Let it go. Let it go. You start on look at you. It's nothing that you need that you can't have. Once you get in tune with yourself. Once you start doing shadow work, and that's a different show too. I'll teach you guys about shadow work. I'll tell you guys a little bit about it now. Shadow work is you facing the very things that have held you back. Looking into yourself and changing things about you that don't work for you. It could be you might be a gossiper. That's something that you do. You sit up on the phone and gossip. It could be you overthinking, and you being able to, how can I say it? You being able to go into those energies and even them out, level them out, balance them out. Shadow work is so beautiful, It's you spending time with yourself, Getting, connecting yourself to the divine, to the Most High, whatever your beliefs are, whatever your religion is, And it's when I get to shaking, I get in it. Ooh. So, I mean, rocking. I'm talking about shaking. I'm shaking. But yeah, whew. Yes, y'all. But yeah, so I I've been through a lot in my life. I've been through a lot. That's why I'm able to sit here before you today and speak to you about these things. It's so many different elements to it. There's so many different elements to lessons. But when you learn the lessons, when you actually graduate as a soul, energetic being, you evolve, you change, and people see that in you. People see that in you. And it could be somebody close to you. It could be somebody that you've been knowing for a while. But some don't like to see that. They don't like to see that change because they used to the old you. They like that because they still who they are. They want you to stay that old you. They want you to, you know what I'm saying? They don't want you to evolve. They don't want you to vibrate on a higher plane or a different plane than them. So you get hate. You get jealousy. You get envy. You know? You get little jabs and shit like that. Shit that you been getting, but you really wasn't paying attention to it or didn't catch it because you was vibrating on their energy. You was vibrating at the level that they was vibrating at. But because you've made an effort to make a change within your soul, within your energetic being, now they looking at you funny. But they gonna smile in your face. They gonna smile in your face. And unless you accept the fact that you've made that change, unless you accept the fact that your soul has transitioned to another level, to another space, and you actually open your eyes up, you have to open your eyes up because you can be pulled back in. You can be pulled back in. I've been pulled back in plenty of times. I didn't excel, been pulled back. I didn't evolve, been pulled back plenty of times. If your eyes ain't open and you don't address that person for who they is and who they was when you was there, then your ass will be right back where you was at. Or you will be just there with them and not doing the things that you was doing. Well, no, I don't want to go steal, but they gonna pressure you into it, or they gonna say certain things and they gonna talk you into it. You gonna go back to it because it's like an addict. It's like a fucking addict. You can't bring no fucking crack around no addict that's been clean for 3 months or a month or 2 months, not even 6 months. Recovery is forever. Recovery is forever. You have to move on. You have to go. You have to leave. You have to keep it pushing. Bye. I don't give a fuck who it is. Mama, sister, daddy, cousin, brother, son. You have to go. You have to. If you graduate, you have to go. You know how they graduate from high school? The kids that really want to go to college, that really have plans, that want to be doctors and lawyers and judges and shit, they leave. They don't care about nothing. Football players, they gone. They excel, they gone. I ain't waiting on nobody. You can't look, man. My bad you didn't make it. Sorry you didn't make it. And then the ones that do take people with them, they bleed them dry. Bleed them dry. But you have the same opportunity that I had. You have the same opportunity that I have. Regardless to if the opportunity passed or not. That's not on me. That's not my fault. That's not my fault. Do y'all hear me? I got a show for y'all. I got a show for you guys tonight. I got some goodies for y'all. At the end of the show, it's gonna be nice. I'm not gonna tell y'all right now. I'm not gonna tell you right now. I hope you're enjoying the show. Thank you for coming. I know my eyes be looking low, y'all. I got Chinese eyes for real. I love my people. I love my Chinese people. I love y'all. I love all color shades. I love you guys all. I love you all. But all nationalities. I love y'all. No doubt, no diggity. So yeah. But yeah, you know, I'm just touching bases on real talk, you know. The very things that's not being talked about. That should be being talked about. And we got to keep this conversation going. I always say that. I always say that. My beautiful ladies, my handsome young gentlemen, you know, my transsexuals, my people that's, should I say, I don't know, should I say gay? I don't know, but I love y'all all. I don't care. My best friend is a cross-dresser. My baby, we've been best friends since we was like 12 years old. Shout out to my baby. But I love you all, like, and I hope that you all can, relate to what I'm talking about, when it comes to, this life plane that we on, this soul plane, this galactic plane that we on, because it don't stop and never stop. It never stops. I know you didn't went to sleep one day and woke up and still be tired. It never stops. Wondering why, but you just can't remember. Something happened. You was asleep. You don't know that soul was up moving around. It was probably disturbed, not in peace, trying to find some peace still, even though you was asleep. So, y'all better mess with me when I tell you I wasn't put here for nothing. I wasn't put here for nothing. Okay? Okay, they didn't get me up and say, go ahead and get his message. Get that message. Talk about that. Talk about that, Ash. They didn't say it for nothing. They didn't tell me to do it for nothing. They didn't put the wrong person in front of the camera. No, they did not. Okay, so we're going to move on, and we are going to, let me see. So I got some, always, because I ain't been posting no videos. I've been making videos, but I ain't been posting no videos. Okay, so let me say this. Okay, so I'm going to post this ASAP before I even post the 7 series. I do want to put this in here. I got like a 7-8 series show. I don't know how long the show gonna be. Each show is about an hour and 20 minutes. Okay, you guys got to tune in and watch it. It come out in 2 weeks. Today is what? March. Today is March 20. It's gonna be March 29th. March 29th. 2 weeks, y'all. Okay. And you guys gotta watch my show. Like, it's gonna go down. I'm talking about my dad. I'm not getting in real detail about him. I could tell the story on him in another show just for him, but that show is specifically about, me and my growth and how I got through what I went through and the what I felt going through it. Like, I wasn't alone, and I felt that. And I was young, like 5. It started at 5, and I was awoken, like my eyes was open. And it was like, oh my goodness. I even can, where it said, what my son do with my, okay, so, I don't know what he did with it, but I'm writing a book. I don't know what he did with my book. I'm very, very, very frustrated about that because I keep everything on my desk and it's crazy, but I'm not going to spend too much time on that. That's crazy. So, okay, so, I'll show it to you guys next time. But, that's crazy. Oh, no, my bad. I know where it's at. Okay, so, I want to give, so the message today was lessons. We learned about lessons and different things about lessons. I do want to say this. If you guys have any questions or if you have any, input or anything that you want to say, please drop it down in the messages below. I will read. I will also respond back. I'm going to share my email. If you want a spiritual reading or spiritual guidance, I'm also open for that. As of now, I'm not charging at all. I'm just, I'm not charging. So, and I'm not charging because, this is something that was given to me, and I feel like I just want to, I want to share it with you guys. So, yeah, I'm willing to build relationships and do spiritual readings. You have to email me. You email me, I'll get back with you as soon as I can. At least it'll at least take like literally maybe like if you email me within that week, at some point I'll get back at you. Maybe 2 to 3 business days. Okay, so The message that I'm going to say is, the message that I'm going to give right now is, even though the main message was the lessons that you guys better stay privy to, please, okay? If you got to rewind this and watch it over again, okay? It's time for us to start evolving as people. It's time for us to get out of cycles, okay? You should be tired of running in circles chasing your damn tail, okay? I wasn't put here to be nice to you. Okay, I wasn't put here to rub your swords and shit. I'm gonna tell you the truth, and I'm gonna tell you how it is. I'm gonna keep it all the way 100 with you. Okay. If you in that abusive relationship and you've been in that abusive relationship for some time, start evaluating. Start evaluating who you are and where you see yourself in the next year. 6 months, 5 months, do a short-term goal. How your soul feel? Go and look in the mirror and ask yourself. Look in the mirror and look in your eyes and ask yourself, am I happy? Are you happy? Start questioning yourself, because you're going to only get the answers from yourself. Everybody want to go outside themselves looking for shit. You're not going to find it. You're not. You have to go inside. You have to go within. You have to. It's no other way. It ain't no other way. So, a great battle he knew he could win. So a great battle he knew he could win. What do you think when you hear that? A great battle and he knew he could win. That means he knew who he was. That means that he knew who the fuck he was. He knew he was a warrior. And he knew the battle that he was going to put up was going to be great. Regardless to if he down there lost it, he was going to win. And even if he lost, it was going to be a great battle. He was going to give him a run for their motherfucking money. Okay? So a great battle he knew he could win. All right. So that's one message that they have for y'all. I hope y'all like that. Okay? A great battle he knew he could win. What? Okay. So we're going to start on the tarot decks. I have 4 decks. I did meditate over them. And so these cards were given by the divine, by our ancestors for you guys. And this is the goodies that I said I have for y'all. And so I hope that you guys like them and that they, can, push you or give you some inspiration or give you some, warmth inside or whatever, like to help you move forward and give you some guidance to help you move forward. Okay? And yes, from our ancestors. Because if you watching this, you're part of the tribe. Okay, my Niji? You my Niji. Go look that word up. Okay? So, the first card is artisan. If I mess up on the word, y'all, don't be laughing at me, right? But, artisan. Artisan. Okay, so this is the first card. Hope you guys see it good. Artisan. Okay, and the top says craftsmanship. Okay, so it says an artist is someone who is skilled as creating material objects, particularly or solely by hand. The artisan crafts might be glass blowing, wood carving, rug weaving, jewelry making, or any number of other creation methods. The true artisan is fiercely independent and protective of what they have created. With their own 2 hands, the production of the true artisan creation is therefore more limited and sometimes more valuable. Often an artisan will, it's the way it say, will enter into an apprehensionship with a master craftsman, then with sufficient experience will gain the status of journeyman. Should they continue to develop their craft, they can then be considered a master artisan. In today's world, it takes a unique individual to have the time, patience, and motivation to develop the skills necessary for creating pieces solely by hand. Call on this ancestor to provide the inspiration for such a task. Okay, and that's the, and so when I'm gonna wind it down. So when I read this, I get, you know, when we're going through things in life and we're going through, you know, situations and obstacles that become lessons, once we overcome them, once it's triumphed, once that lesson, that cycle is completed, it's a creation of our own. It's a creation of our own that we've created, that we've completed. Okay? And we crafted that on our own, and everybody does it differently individually. Okay? So I believe this is a beautiful card. And yeah, so we're gonna keep going, guys. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. So the next card that you guys got is going to be, and this is from the Modern Witch Tarot. The next card is the Wheel. I mean, not the Wheel. Wheel of Fortune. Well, it is the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune. So that's the card. Okay. Okay, it says, life never stops moving forward. The golden wheel of fortune is all of life. With its many cycles of ups and downs, we see the alchemy of the entire world through the symbols of Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, and Taurus. Each represents fire, water, and air and earth. There is mystery in the unknowable. And the letters on the wheel, as we don't always know why things happen the way they do, but the cycle is what it is. Whether we're at the radiant top or the abominous bottom, shit happens. It can feel like it doesn't make sense, it's unfair, or perhaps you're at the top and you just can't believe your good luck. And sometimes that's all it is. Pure dumb luck. It's your task to understand that when goodness comes, badness will eventually follow, and vice versa. Just ride it out. Nothing lasts forever, the good or the bad. So appreciate everything. Okay, that's the Wheel of Fortune. And that's the card that we got that's connected to what was taught today. My teachings today, the lesson. You know, lessons. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune. You know, and what I think about the Wheel of Fortune is, you know, how things come in full circle. So, you know, don't never stop believing in yourself. Don't never give up on yourself. Yeah, we make mistakes and we gonna make them. We may make them over and over again, but know that you do have it in you to make a change. You do have it in you to step away from the very things that does not feed you, the things that has no, that brings no life into your life, the very things that take away from you, the things that don't help you evolve. The Wheel of Fortune is here to remind you that we can change, we can turn things around because it's in us to do so. Okay? All right. Okay, so I have another deck. So this is my first deck, y'all. I love this deck. So you guys got the three of swords. Y'all got the ancestors gave y'all these cards. It wasn't me. I meditated over them. I shuffled each deck, and these are the cards that came out for you guys. So this is the Three of Swords. Okay, and you look at the Three of Swords and you think like, oh my goodness, because you see it's going through the heart. So you think about, but yeah, it is just what it looks like. It is. So the Three of Swords, this card, this card depicts fundamentally sorrowful experiences. This may be in the form of a lost relationship, an accidental death, or some other form of not just depression or malice and deeply emotional sorrow. Okay, so I want to say this. You know, the energy that I'm picking up on is, you know, when we're going through things and we're making decisions, you know, when you know better, you're supposed to do better. When you know better, that's when you have those feeling, those emotions inside. That's when you have those emotions inside, those sorrow emotions, or those where you feel bad for yourself, and you know you come down hard on yourself because you know that you can do better. You know that the decisions that you're making are not right. You know that the way that you're being treated or that the company that you're hanging around ain't for you. And it's not easy to stop dealing with those that you love. You know, because some people, just like myself, only deal with like close people, people that I was raised around. I would consider them family. But that don't necessarily mean that they was always for me. Now today I know, and I do. I separate myself. You know, I have to put distance between us because I've evolved as a person and I've changed. It does not mean that I'm better than you. That don't mean that I don't love you. It just means that I'm on a different path, you know, and I want to go in my own direction. You know, we're not doing the same things, you know. I'm not interested in what we used to do anymore or what you do. And if we're doing the same thing, then maybe we can come together. It's like, you know, I'm going to connect. What's for me will come to me, you know, and then I won't feel like this. I won't feel sorrow. I won't feel pain. I won't feel hurt, you know. I won't feel despair because of the decisions and the choices that I'm making. I'd rather make good decisions so then that way I can feel good about myself, regardless to if it means that I'm losing somebody. If I have to let somebody go, I don't care who the fuck it is. I will cut your neck off to get you away from me. For me to be in my divine feminine, for me to be divinely connected to the source, I will cut you off. You will not put me in this space. You will not put me in this energy. Okay? So, all right, y'all. That was one card. We got one more card, y'all. Tell me these ain't some goodies. I hope you guys are enjoying it. I hope you guys are enjoying it. Okay. So the next one is coming from the African Goddess Tarot. One of my faves. I can't even look. They are my favorite. This is my stuff right here. Okay. So the next card that you guys got, and this is for the collective, okay? This is for the collective. This is for the collective. Look what y'all got. Y'all got Queen Sheba. Queen Sheba. Yeah, y'all got Queen Sheba, look. Okay, so let me tell you a little about her. So Queen Sheba, goddess of secrets revealed. Ethiopia. Temple. Queen. That's her temple. Her element is fire. Okay? In the Bible, the wealthy Queen of Sheba brings a caravan of gifts to the King Solomon. The Ethiopian holy book reveals that she was their queen, Mekada, and that together they sired King, what's his name, Menelik the first. It's Menellik, Menelik the first. Queen of Sheba's guidance. So this is her guidance. Open your eyes. Secrets are being revealed. It is safe for you to see the truth. Your inner vision is crystal clear. You don't. So, okay, sorry, guys. Her embodiment, what she embodies and what she shares with you all. Okay, and those that watch this, that's made it to this far, it's given to you, and so it is. You don't know what you don't know. Your creator and your creator ancestors, angels, spirits, and ascendants masters are whispering to you. This is divine intelligence. Pay close attention. There are things you do not let yourself see. Allow yourself to be guided. Choose your own path. Okay? That's the embodiment of her. Let me say it again. It says, you don't know what you don't know. Your creator, ancestors, angels, spirits, and ascendants, masters are whispering to you. This is divine intelligence. Pay close attention. There are things you do not let yourself see. Allow yourself to be guided. Choose your own path. Okay? And then the goddess declaration. So the declaration that she gives to you, something for you to say, something for you to repeat. Because when we say things, that we feed our souls. Like, like you speak to yourself when you speak. When you speak to yourself and others, you have to watch what you say, because our tongues are powerful. They're swords, So this is something that can heal you and others. And this is what you say. I am connected to the divine. I am connected to the divine, in which you are. You are connected to the divine. Yes, you are. You are connected to the divine. That touched me. Like, that really touched me right there. Like, for real. I feel it. Anybody that's watching this, like, I feel it. That you are connected to the divine. You are. I feel it. Absolutely. I do. So, Queen Sheba, she give off such a magnetic energy, and I hope that you guys embody it, because that's what this card is for. That is what her her sole purpose was, and why she was put here, for her to give off what she's given. And I am connected to the divine energy. The divine is the whole. It's the whole, okay? And I can leave it at that. And I'll teach you guys about that later, like in another video, what the whole is and what the whole mean. Okay? Okay, so thank you. I appreciate you guys if you made it to the end. Like and subscribe. If you can, share. If you feel like this video can help somebody else, share it with them. Send it to them. You guys, like, it'll help the algorithm of this video get out there. The more that you guys like, the more that you share, the more people will see it, and be able to view it and get the message. Okay. And my tribe people, my Nijis, my loved ones, I love you guys. I love you. I don't do this just for nothing. I do this for a reason. Like, I really, really, really am, in this for us, for our people, like, and I'm talking about all shades and colors. Like, I'm not into singling nobody out. All kind of people. Like, I love everybody. Like, that's just, I've always been like that, and that's just me. So again, I want to read, we had two messages. We had lesson message, and then we have the other message. A great battle he knew he could win. Don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on yourself. You fight that shit to the end. You don't let nobody tell you who you are. Don't never let nobody tell you who you are. Even if they knew the old you, they can't bring the old you and put that in your face, because they don't know that you knew you. They don't know what you've been through. They don't know what demons you fighting, or what you going through, or what triumph you didn't been through. That you didn't triumph mean you didn't overcame some things. They don't know. They look at your face and they see what they see. They look at your being and they see what they see. But they can't see your soul. So never allow a person to tell you who you are, when for in fact, you know that you've made progress. You know that you've evolved. You show they ass. That's what you do. You don't tell them nothing. Loose lips sink ship. Don't tell them shit. Show they ass. Show them I ain't fucking with you, so that should show you a lot. I don't mess with you. Shit, all you do is go and hit stores all day. That's all you do. Shit, all you do is put your hands on her all day. You think I'm finna deal with you and let you put your hands on me again? Yeah, I went through it. I ain't going through it no more. You know what I'm saying? You show they ass. You ain't gotta tell nobody nothing. You ain't gotta prove shit to nobody. Nothing. I ain't got shit to say. I'm gonna show you today. That's what's gonna happen. Cause I done did enough talking. You ain't been listening, so why you gonna start listening? They ain't been listening. They don't care about what you got to say. You gotta show this world who you is. Actions speak louder than words. That's all you got is your word. That's all you got is your word. That's it. And sometimes that ain't even enough for people who think that they know you, or people that prejudged you, or been judging you all your life, you know? Or people that really don't like you. They so close. They family, they loved ones, people that really hurt you. The fact that you can really see when the veil is off your eyes, or you been seeing it, but you just ain't, took it in. You ain't accepted the fact that, damn, my cousin, my mama's sister's daughter don't mess with me like that. Like, she stay hating on me. She didn't try to mess with my dudes, and she didn't did this, and she be talking behind my back. She didn't stole. She don't even know I know half of this stuff. And then when it is something, it's like, oh, I didn't know. I didn't do it. Like, y'all, come on, follow me, man. Follow me. Follow your girl, man. I love y'all. Thank you for coming, hanging out with Ashley's Tribe to Wealth. You know what I'm saying? Ashley's Tribe to Wealth, okay? Because we trying to get wealthy in them souls. That's what we do. That's what we're doing. We're getting wealthy in them souls, okay? Because that's where the real fortune is, okay? That's what get the money, that soul. You know what I'm saying? All right. Love you guys.